So what really then is working in Mission 2024? Is it the Hindu-Muslim rhetoric or is it ration politics? Has the Congress's ration offer come a little too late? Are the BJP Congress confused or clear about the narratives they are putting forward to the voters? Earlier I spoke to Dr. Hrithika Khera. She's a professor of economics at IIT. She's worked on food security. We'll speak to her on the show later. Sanjay Kumar is co-director Lok CSTS. He'll tell us whether it's politically what works. Salman Soos, Congress's spokesperson, and Sanju Verma, national spokesperson, BJP. To you first, Salman Soos, because the Congress today, midway through this election, has suddenly announced we will give 10 kgs of food grain. Earlier, your own leaders were questioning whether Narendra Modi's food security scheme was only a way to try and entice the voters. But you're doing the same. You're offering now 10 kgs of rice. Is ration the issue, or is it Hindu-Muslim politics, which is the real issue according to you, which is deciding voter preferences?
Well, for the Prime Minister and the BJP, clearly the Hindu-Muslim issue is the issue of this election, and that is what they've made this election out to be. Frankly, I was surprised when the Prime Minister made, essentially he made hate speeches, and he's still making hate speeches. So are BJP leaders. I was surprised because I thought they would talk about their record in office because they said that we've done so much for the country. Clearly,
no, but why did you suddenly then decide today to give 10 kg rice? You obviously think that you need that the Prime Minister's 5 kg rice scheme is working, so you're giving now 10 kg rice.
First of all, Rajdeep.
Food grain, rather.
This you call it Modi scheme. You have to remember that the Congress party, the UPA government, brought in the National Food Security Act. That is the basis for food security in India. And what the Prime Minister gave is basically because the policies of the BJP have destroyed the economy for poor, low-income and middle-income families in India. That is why we're facing this distressing situation. And to remedy that, what the Congress party has come up with is basically, if you look at our manifesto, and by the way, thanks to Prime Minister Modi and the BJP, our manifesto has now been downloaded tens of millions of times.
No, but why suddenly have you decided? I will still repeat 10 kgs of rice. Suddenly in the middle of the campaign, you're saying that we will give 10 kgs of rice of food grain. Are you realizing that ration is working?
No, listen, Rajdeep. First of all, for women, we will announce the Mahalakshmi scheme that is going to deliver 1 lakh rupees to women in poor families. We have the Yuva, kind of the Pehli Naukri Pakki for young people. For young people, apprenticeship, 1 lakh rupees per year. These are the kinds of things we're doing for the people already. However, this particular scheme, we know now that what the Prime Minister's policies have done to the country is terrible damage. And that is why we need to strengthen people even more than. So it is not only affirming that we are going to continue the scheme, but actually strengthening this, giving more because people need more. But
you could have done it at the start of the campaign. Now you're playing catch up.
No, we're not playing catch up. By the way, we are not playing catch up. The BJP is basically looking at the writing. The writing is on the wall, Rajdeep. Rajdeep, let me just remind you, maybe a month and a half or 2 months back, I was in a show with you. And nobody was giving the India Alliance any chance in this election. Rajdeep, today, 4 phases later, hand on my heart, and I know you know this, Rajdeep. I know that Sanjay ji knows this. This election has changed. This election has turned. And what we are seeing is that we've taken the fight to the BJP. They have nothing to offer to the people of this country. Nothing except Hindu-Muslim. We are doing more and more, and we are offering more because that is what the people of the country need and deserve. This is their right.
I've heard you patiently.